All right, welcome. Let's have a meeting. Stand for the pledge, please. Mr. Jensen, lead us.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Commissioners Anderson,
Here.
Richardson,
Here.
Garnin,
Here.
Eaton,
Here.
and Jensen.
Here. Thank you. Public appearances per California state law. Matters not on the agenda raised by the public will be automatically referred to staff or placed on the next meeting's agenda. Anyone wishing to address the commission at this time will be limited to 5 minutes on anything that's not already on the agenda. Being as there's no one that would choose to do that, we'll move on to the minutes. After review of the minutes, gentlemen, is there a motion? Any changes?
Well, I glanced them over and I couldn't find anything, so I will move to approve them.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Richardson, seconded by Commissioner Jensen. Any other discussion? Not? All those in favor?
Abstain.
Okay, thanks, Gary. Move on to design review. Item number 1. An application by Jay Hagstrom for Clark Broadcasting Corporation for a design review related to installing a new roof over an existing deck located at 193 to 195 South Washington Street in the C commercial zone. Assessor parcel number 001-20107. Staff.
All right, well, that was pretty much my report, no, I'm kidding. It is an existing building. There is a existing deck. Figure 1, which is on page 2 of your staff report, has a picture of the existing structure and a picture of the proposed roof that would be along it. The building as it is currently is not of a historic nature according to the inventory that we have. It has been changed beyond what we would need to list it on any register if it was going to be. It's lacking integrity from that standpoint. So having said that, also want to note that a roof over a deck is not out of character with the historic nature of the downtown area where it is located. So while the building is not deemed historic in nature, the improvement that is proposed is keeping with the historic nature of the area. Noted in your staff report are a number of other buildings right along Washington that do have roof structures on them. And the design that has been proposed is keeping within that design work that they have on the other buildings, which are further north, if they're not immediately adjacent, but they are still along Washington Street there. So we are recommending approval of this project, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions from the commission, staff?
I think it adds a lot of look to the building. It's really nice.
Did the applicant actually say just, why he wanted the roof on it? Was there,
No, the applicant's here.
okay, I'd like to just, out of curiosity, find that out.
It's basically a west-facing building. Would you like me to come up to the podium?
Yes, please. The staff's all done. If there's no other questions, come on in.
My name is Jay Hagstrom. I'm representing Clark Broadcasting. And to answer your question, it's a west-facing doors. There's 2 large doors on the front of it, as you can see in your picture. And when it used to rain, we would have some problems with, moisture getting in there. They are good quality doors, but, and it just, it's also extremely hot there in that area. And so that's basically why they would like to
Right.
propose to do it.
Good enough reason for me. Thank you.
Makes a lot of sense. Any other questions for Mr. Heck? Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
So the project is exempt from CEQA, and we do have recommendations for findings and conditions of approval, which are the standard ones. So there's only 3 conditions on this project.
Thank you, Paul. Even though this is not a public hearing, is there anybody else in the audience that would like to comment? If not, move this back to the commission. Gentlemen.
I suppose there's any need for a gutter on, there's no water, no real water on roof that side there. We don't have gutters on the roofs down there.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve the design and review permit with the findings on page 3, 1 through 4, and the conditions on page 4, 1 through 3.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second by Commissioner Richardson. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you very much. Okay, move on to discussion, Community Development Director's Report.
Thank you. We knew it was a quick meeting. We're going to keep it quick. I just wanted to tell you guys a couple things. At this point, we don't anticipate having a November meeting. We do anticipate there will be a December meeting. Probably not as simple as the meeting that you just had. So, and we went ahead and got this one scheduled because we knew they needed to get the roof on, so we didn't want to put them on. The binders over there are the historic inventory that was completed for the city. We did it through CDBG grant. So that is, they did a historic evaluation on 584 properties within the city. So that document will be useful for several things. It will help also for planning, of course, but the council will be looking at whether or not they consider establishing some historic districts in the city, and that'll be a process if they decide to do that. There'll be a lot of public meetings, but does lay the groundwork for something like that to occur in the city. So that has been completed. And the other thing is Thursday night we have a meeting on the trail. We actually had to modify the trail plan because of environmental concerns with the ultimate build out that was done through the master trails plan. So we actually will be, have modified that and we'll be completing the sequel on that. But there will be less trails when we're done. But we still will have about 7.5 miles worth of trails out there. We have 2.5 now, so it'll still add another 5 miles worth of trail. And that meeting is here. It's only if anybody has any questions. We send everything out to all the adjoining neighbors here at 6 o'clock on Thursday night. So unless you guys have any questions about anything, that's all a couple things I wanted to go over and keep it short. ADA workshop, that's tomorrow. It's being put on by the Small Business Development Center, actually at the Opera Hall. I believe it's 9 to 11, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they're going to be talking to business owners about any things that they should be aware of as far as their liability and issues related to ADA. Kim was actually going to go. She just we really want to hear what's said because we expect we'll have some phone calls afterwards. And Darren's on vacation. He's in Hawaii. So he asked that somebody go and kind of hear what's being told. So
Kim will be there.
Kim is going to go sit through and take some notes and just so we have some ideas, because we do expect we'll have some phone calls out of that. So projects are moving ahead. Walmart's, they'll do a temporary opening through the holidays, and then they'll come back and finish, but they need to get it open, and so we're doing a temporary occupancy so that they can utilize part of the building. And then they're working on the medical office complex, or the cancer. So we're real busy. We've got a lot of plans coming in for different stuff and a lot of remodels, and so that's good.
What's going on with that Vico's station place? All the sheets up and all the crap outside.
I have no idea.
Looks
it a apartment or just a house or? is
It's,
it-
well, when I grew up, it was the bus depot for
It's a
Greyhound.
gas
It's a
station.
Greyhound, it's a Greyhound bus station.
Yeah, it was a
That's right.
Greyhound, when I was a kid, it was a Greyhound bus station, and then I guess, through the years, there's been some business and residential, but it's been, since I've been with the city, it's been residential, so, yeah, it's apartments as far as I know. So we've been monitoring a little, because I've seen some things on Facebook, so, because you can't operate a business without going through the proper procedure, but right now, it looks like it's strictly residential, so.
All right. Anybody else care to talk about anything? If not, I would move to adjourn.
That works for us?
Great, thank you very much.
Is that a record?
Close.
We knew that Chris, Lillian